Welcome Africa to another exciting segment right here on HFtv. It is the chat, and today we're chatting to somebody. Yeah, you get it right? Cool. I've been trying to book her for like a month now. She's that busy, and it's not like fronting or forming like they say in Nigeria. No, she has been busy. I actually trade her on Instagram to be sure that I'm not being given the runaround. Here we're chatting to the one that is most compared to the great females that have been in the industry. We're chatting to Yemi Alade. How are you doing?
I'm fine, my dear.
Oh my God, you're so simple. Why?
It's necessary. We're going to move forward simple. I don't need complex.
To not be starstruck right now. I think I'm doing great.
You're doing fantastic. I'm the girl next door now.
No.
Girl next door.
How are you
no
doing?
hassle. I'm fine.
How was the trip to South Africa?
It was beautiful.
What were you guys doing?
Oh, like we had this shoots we went to do, and apparently a lot of Nigerian artists were flown in as well. And in the process, they threw me a surprise. Birthday party.
Oh,
I won't say it's a party. I think it was a dinner because I had this long table and we're all shouting at each other from one end of the table to the other. It was lovely,
wow,
and with the names that must be mentioned were there.
Wow, that's amazing.
Big for me.
That's great. Okay, tell me, how does it feel being compared to the likes of Brenda Fassie, Yvonne Chaka Chaka in the new school?
Those ladies are the women that for some reason, you know how when you're growing up and you finally get older, there's some songs that always stay in your head, like it's your wedding day, and then you now realize that the people who sang the songs are the likes of the women that you just mentioned. So being compared to such women always gives me joy. It definitely also shows that people are getting the message and people are indeed falling in love with Africa. I did not start up intending to, be all about Africa. No, but it just happened. And so that means some years down the lane, someone also say, oh, what does it feel like for you to be compared to the likes of Yemi Alade? So I think it's a good thing.
That's true. That is so true. Okay, well, we all know that getting to the level that you're being compared to such people, it has required a lot of hard work. And you didn't just come out one day and you were Yemi Alade, because my favorite song of you is a song that actually people didn't get to know a lot, Bamboo.
Oh no! I hear that every now and then.
Sure?
No way. Is it like? Show me what you got. Oh, OJB will be so happy. He produced that song.
That's like one of my favorite songs. But now people didn't get to hear a lot of those songs until Johnny. Yeah. What happened those years?
I think I even thought about it today on my way here. I was like, you're going to, even as an artist, at a point you need to discover your sound.
That's true.
And discovering your sound is a sound that at that point in time people accept. It doesn't exactly have to be the sound that you love. And so I was in the process of discovering my sound. And you cannot stay idle while trying to discover your sound. You must be dropping in music. You must still stay in love with music. You must keep the passion going, so that we all know that you must, what's the word? Opportunity meets preparation, meaning you must be preparing. You can't be sitting down waiting for opportunity. It will pass you by.
Naturally.
So those songs, I released about 10 songs before Johnny. Yeah, 10 songs. Wow. And I've been on the music scene, or in the music scene, however you want to put it, since 2009. And people just heard about me maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. But there's some people who actually followed the dream, followed the brand, watch me grow from the long weaves to the curly hair to the shaved sides to...
Because I'm a diehard Yemi Alade fan, I had to go back to go check. So I'm like, I catch up with everything.
So yeah, it's been a beautiful journey, and I'm still metamorphosing. I'm still evolving, becoming who I'm supposed to be.
That's great. Talking about finding your sound, a lot of artists like saying that, but I don't think all of them get the meaning of that. Yeah, because it's a hit song, it doesn't mean that's your sound.
That one saved day.
So how would you break down your sound?
First of all, discovering your sound, you definitely need a hit song to say, okay, this is an example of how I should go. But Your sound continuously changes because the people, their ears are very selective. They might not want to hear the same thing again, you know. Look, for instance, my biggest song definitely is Johnny, but would you agree with me that my next biggest song after that was Kissing? All over the world, like Kissing is number 2 for them.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But you wouldn't know if you don't check the charts and blah, blah, blah. No, Tangerine definitely is a monster on its own. But I'm talking about like Johnny and Tangerine were in the same year. Kissing was another year entirely.
That's true.
So
that's true.
You must be evolving. I must be trying to sample good music. So I think, oh well, your sound will always change because we are vessels of music.
That's great. Did Celebobo have anything to do with you finding your sound?
100%. Of course.
Let's talk about your meeting, the journey, working with him, that connection that I don't think any other producer gets with you. That's so
I know, right? Well, Celebobo and I met on my nationwide tour when I was promoting 2 songs, My Hedo and Birthday Song. Okay. And so Enugu was my last point for media tour, and that's where I met Celebobo. We recorded the song. I had to record overnight. I never record overnight because I like to sleep.
That's Johnny?
Yes, that's Johnny. Okay. And so it happened like that. That's how we met. And since then, we've been almost inseparable. You can't separate
when you hear
us.
a hit song, a Yemi hit song, there is a Celebobo.
Like Nagode as well, innit?
Actually, I love Johnny. Johnny is amazing. Like, Johnny is epic.
Yeah.
Like Nagode. That's my song.
Thank you, Celebobo. It's
That's my jam. So do you find it difficult working with other producers in that same line?
Oh no, not at all. I'm a lover of good music, and I have learned very early not to put myself in a box. I go with the flow. I go as long as it's good music, I'm fine. I don't find it difficult to work with any producer who isn't actually difficult to work with. If you're a difficult to work with producer, then we might have a problem. But thank God I've never met the difficult ones. You know how your heart desires always follow you. So I'm not difficult, so why should I attract difficult people?
Wow, that's amazing. You're the kind of lady that people don't hear a lot about you on the media, but you are on the media.
You mean the bad news?
They don't get any. There's nothing scandalous. There's nothing. Yemi Alade was sitting here doing that, but we've heard some stories which we're gonna come to.
Yeah.
But how do you manage to stay out of the media in that way, the negative part?
Well, I don't go out looking for trouble. I'm a very reserved person, you know, so maybe that also saves me a lot. And a lot of the trouble that people get into starts with going out at night to club. From the clubbing, then the story starts to build. She's seen here with there. She's here grinding. She passed out with a bottle of this in her mouth. Blah blah. You know all this gist. So at a young age, my parents never allowed me to attend any birthday parties. In fact, they would buy me the dress I'm supposed to attend on the day the door will be locked.
Oh wow.
So like, who does that? But then it helped me in the long run to be able to decide when and where I should go to and where I shouldn't be.
Okay, talking about how it starts. I like the way you put it. Going to nightclub, then there's the whole Fino hacking account thing. Is that how it started?
You guys will not leave this.
No, I'm not gonna leave it because I haven't really had the opportunity to talk about it. I've been waiting.
Well, unfortunately, I think this time last year my account was hacked. My Instagram account was hacked. Very sad time for me. It happened on Valentine's Day. I received a Valentine's Day message from a hacker via my email insulting me and telling me that you will see what I'll do with you.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, my Valentine's gift. What are you doing to a brand that I protected for so long? And then first of all, he posts a picture of Snoop Dogg with a bag of marijuana and tells people, please come and smoke with me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, who's going to believe my story? Who's going to believe my story? And then next, Uncle, I don't know if it's Uncle or Auntie, but Uncle or Auntie, let's call Uncle Aunts. Uncle Aunts decides to start DMing Fino, asking him, you're traveling, Abby, when are we going to see now? And Fino's like, oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing I say is, why are you acting as if you don't know? I want you to put your in my
Are you kidding me?
Your yellow in my something And if you know, immediately is like, no way, Yemi Alade isn't like this, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, good luck, bro. I don't know why you called him bro. But I'm very professional, man.
Oh, wow.
I cried for this.
I can imagine.
Let's be sincere. I cried for days. I didn't understand why something I've been working to keep clean for so many years.
Someone would just decide to do that to it.
You first of all post weed, and then you try to portray me as a slut. I just thank God. But the most beautiful thing about this hacking experience was that for some reason Fino, who I wasn't very close to, stood up for me.
That's
like
great.
How that means he's a surgy guy. You know, he's not you know what they call the F boy? He's not an F boy. And you guys should let him rest, please.
No, we're gonna let the rumor rest now.
Okay.
We're laying it to rest now. Okay, great. Let's talk about your album that you've been working on. People are expecting a king in a woman. Is that what you're delivering?
Well, I am a king. I don't know why you're still expecting it. That's strange.
It's not strange. It's not strange because when they listen to Yemi Alade, we see, okay, a modern day African woman, a young African woman. We see a young Angelique Kidjo. I felt like, how does she manage to stay that way? But now an album is coming out, and in this era where everybody is dropping an album, like their albums are really tight. How do you intend to compete with all of those? It's not competition.
Yeah, it's alright. It's okay.
How do you intend to compete with all
because
of
there
those?
is competition in the market, whether I like it or not. Well, the thing is that my brand doesn't compete. My brand is on a lane of its own. You either appreciate it or don't appreciate it. And that's what makes it easier for me. I won't say easy, but it's easier for me to know that my people are out there waiting. You know?
That's great.
So I will work night and day to make it happen without thinking for once that maybe my people will turn their backs on me because there's so many albums. A Yemi Alade album is a Yemi Alade album. It can't be like any other person's own. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but our sounds in this industry are always different no matter how we go about it. We might even talk about the same topics, but the way we go about it will always be different.
That's true. Kiss Daniel is about to drop a 17-track album that he featured nobody except his label mate.
Wow.
What is your view, your take on that?
I think that's amazing.
That's a Kanye West move, by the way.
Yeah, kiss it, that's nice. Because, my sister, I will not blame you first of all. You don't want to try getting an A-list artist on your album. Jesus Christ!
Wow.
You have to assume that you are nobody first of all. Then you have to assume that you have nothing in your life that you like to do other than get this collaboration. You have to assume that even if they call you at 2 a.m., you will wake up and go there. I am not exaggerating. This is as it is. This is how I got every single artist on my album.
Are you kidding me?
I had to put
even
myself, babe, because another thing is that when I'm going to the east of Africa, most of them are going to the north. When I'm outside Africa entirely, some of them finally found themselves in Africa. I have had times when I'm in London with the same set of people, all three of them I need to be with. And my schedule will never let me. Neither with theirs. After all, I'm the one who needs something, so I need to get out of my comfort zone and go get them. But it will hardly ever happen. And most times when you get the opportunity to call them, they just arrive at the airport in some country, or they just got home in some country. So it's the toughest thing you would ever do is featuring an A-list artist. It's very, very tough. I don't know how I pulled through. Most of the people, how I finally got the verses, this was like my last text. I was like, so answer me, no answer. Just like, and then they answer like, I'm sending to you or not. There's sometimes one of the artists in Kenya had to stay an extra 2 days, pay change in flight, pay hotel bills.
That's sacrifice.
The person was busy all day, so I had to go there like around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. to go and get this record done. And I sleep from 11. I'm in bed. So imagine the struggle. There's so many things. So
I don't envy you.
I don't envy Kiss. I'm like, Kiss Daniel's nice one, and I'm going to follow you on the next one. But I do love collaborations. But one thing I look out for is talent. If I'm feeling your vibe, I'm feeling your vibe. Like if I had thought of it on time, I would have loved to feature someone like Adekunle Gold. Honestly, I love that boy. I love his music.
He's great. As somebody who's weighed the industry and seen talents, like you rightly said, which are some of the artists you think should find a new job?
Hey! Oh my! That is not my department. It's not my department. It's not my department because I'm sure if I were in China or something, I would tell Sai. His name is Sai.
Sai, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell him to find a new job.
He's
but
entertaining.
You know, that's the thing. So most of these people who you think should find a new job end up being very entertaining. Like Denzia, she keeps you entertained on the red carpet. You want to see what
makes people laugh.
Oh my! You just said it. You know, so at the end of the day, if someone is entertaining you via their music, so that means they're actually doing music. So I have no right to tell them to go find another job. No right at all.
That was smart, by the way. Yes, I should try it. Okay, cool. We have a deluxe of the album, and it's an entirely different feel from the original album. Okay. What makes it different?
The difference is the addition. Mama Africa is the diary of an African woman, meaning that you would expect mainly the African vibes. No doubt about it. But the deluxe version has a slice of lemon on the side, meaning that a flip side, a little cheap from King of Queens. The vibe you got from King of Queens, my debut album, will be on the deluxe as well. That's just the difference.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Just before I let you go, Yemi, I'm really sorry. Well, rumor has it that you and your manager, HFtv, are thingying.
Yeah, we've been thingying for how many years? Are you guys not tired already? Thinking. I have a working relationship with him. Deal with it. You know.
We know about the working relationship. We're thinking about the other relationship.
We have working relationship babies. Okay, so does that make you happier? Big babies.
Like album babies.
Whatever you want to call it.
I'm helping.
I'm
helping. I'm on your side here.
I'm even dating your boyfriend, man.
Dude, you're not.
You sure?
No, you're not.
You sure?
No, you're not.
Go check.
No, you're not.
Go check.
Thank you so much, Yemi. Thank you so very much.
My pleasure.
It's really amazing chatting with you. I've been looking forward to it.
My pleasure.
I wish you the best of luck in the industry. I can't wait to get that album. I hear some people that I really like.
Definitely.
I can't disclose, I'm sorry. It's so nice to have first-hand information.
That is so much.
Amazing right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my pleasure.
So apart from this, what else are you working on? I love your jewelry line.
Oh, thank you.
Why that? Why not something else? Why not clothing?
I love jewelry. Okay. If you watch my videos, you see that I always wear so much sometimes.
And you style yourself half of the time.
Yeah.
Why?
Because most times people find it difficult to interpret me.
People think your style is weird.
Yeah, I know. And people try. That's the reason you can't interpret weird if you don't know weird.
That's true.
You know, and from being weird, it's become accepted. It's become, oh, that's like a Yemi Alade thing. So now there's some pieces you see like, oh, Yemi Alade would totally rock that. No, this is not Yemi Alade style. So I am happy that I stayed true to myself because it's what I know.
That's true. I can't even rock this hair anymore because she do it. Everybody's like, "You're doing Yemi Alade's hair." If I wasn't her fan, I'd be so pissed. But it's okay.
Rock it though.
So do you have a name you call it?
This one?
Yeah.
At the moment, I'll just call this Oshuka because it's very Oshuka.
What's Oshuka?
The thing that they put on their head before you put the pot.
Bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And Tangerine line, how's it doing?
The House of Tangerine. That is. It's something I have not yet like put out in the public 100%. Okay. It's like my little baby.
Just keep seeing the hashtag.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the right time, you know. But the Yemi Alade collection, which has to do with jewelry, is doing very well. We have outlets in the UK and the US right now, and that is pretty amazing for us. We have in Lagos and in Port Harcourt and in Abuja. So I'm just happy that people do love the weirdness.
Of Yemi Alade.
Yeah,
we definitely love the weirdness. I don't know about you, I do. Thank you for hanging out with us on the chat.
My pleasure.
I don't want to let her go, but like she has to go.
I gotta go.
Yes, she gotta go. Guys, stay tuned to HFtv. It's the chat right here, and we keep our content 100 every other day. Take it away.
Baby,